rushed and stole my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it fight hard, don't back down, we rise.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves.
We stand tall, we push through, don't give up. We're breaking the silence, so open your eyelids. Yeah, we're breaking down barriers. You are not scaring us. You can keep up with the pace. I am in love with the chase. You better get out my way. Please do not get in my face. You will end up a disgrace. This is not up with debate. Losing is not in my fate. So you better stay in your place. We fight hard, don't back down. We rise up. We warriors. We stand tall. We push through. Don't give up. We warriors.
All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hand. Heavy is the head that wears that crown. Had a few friends, but where they at now? Mistakes are my motivation. Go out and get it and bring home the bacon. I know some haters through association, but I don't know names, I just know the faces, and I never stepped in that cipher.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That's too low. And that's how this series begins.
First pitch, 7:15.
Lopez fires.
Inside.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And delivers outside. Lopez, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Duran on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, blocked.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Lopez gets the swing and a miss. One out in the top of the first.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Devers now leading the AL in batting average. Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
The kick and the pitch.
Ball
Runner
one.
goes. There's a ball. Throw. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one
2-2.
missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he deals. And right back to the mound. Slings to first, and Devers is set down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's even up.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And there's a ball. Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kelman makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Tanner Houck. What do you have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Michael Harris II, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The other way, makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low. Now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him off and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Marcell Ozuna in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Just missed. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Checks over to first. Back safely. That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here comes Austin Riley. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. And the inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Lopez back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1.
And that is cut out and missed. 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes. Full count.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Fights it off, he'll see another. Popped up. Riley sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Christian
And
Campbell.
now, Christian Campbell.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Campbell matched a homer in his last game. That one not close. And that's ball 1. That's down and in. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
strike.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7th, catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is outside. And it is 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pitches in the dirt, and the count's full.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
2 on, 1 out. Trevor Story now at the plate. good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On a line, no trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Cedon Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Outside, and it's 1-0. Campbell, the lead runner at second. Wong on at first with 2 down. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul out of play. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Two outs. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. First offering, and it just misses. Olson with a homer in his last game. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So here's Murphy now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 1 now. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's Orlando Arcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. drilled in the air out towards right center. Abreu ranging into the alley. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Murphy rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Slides his hand in there. See! And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And now here is Michael Harris II. Runner at second, 2 down. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the third out of the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, digging in. It's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And that drops in for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rafael Devers up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Duran at first, 1 gone. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. And that one misses up and in. Full count, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Elder up and loosening in the pen. Waldrop getting cranked up as well. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ball.
Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now, and they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So bases all loaded up. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bases loaded, 1 away. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Pitch misses outside. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't. Seem comfortable out there, like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ronaldo Lopez won't go any further tonight, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
Bryce Elder gets the call from the pen.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Now here is Christian Campbell. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, bases full. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Arcia over to second, double play. What a great killing to end the inning. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's in there. Strike 1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Walked his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that skips in the dirt. Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. To third, Bregman. Fires over to first. Ozuna is out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Start of the 4th. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Elder, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick. in 2020. Elder fires.
No,
Just
that's
missed.
a ball. Too low.
Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs.
3 balls. No strikes. Ha-ha!
Well, don't
3
expect
balls,
too many more
1
high
strike.
fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the
Ball
zone.
4,
Look for him to
first
stay
base.
down around the knees to be effective.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead
Now
run.
batting, shortstop.
Go-ahead
Trevor
run on
Story.
base. Here's Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cold strike 3. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela, struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Slider
1-1.
misses outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the
Now
RBI.
batting,
Really
left
nice
fielder,
job staying up the
Jaron
middle with his
Duran.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Jaron Duran, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle, Albies. Not in time. He's safe. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Braves,
Ready to go,
third
bottom
baseman,
4. So here's Riley now.
Riley.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Matt Olson. Grounded out his first time. On the
That's a foul
ground.
ball.
And it's just foul. That was close. And that's
1-1.
outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Sean Murphy. Singled and scored his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside. Goes down looking. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Into the outfield, base hit. Marcelo Meyer coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing second base.
So a man at first. And next for Atlanta. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly. And that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
On the ground, right side to first, and that is the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Elder back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've been able to get a lot of hitters on base today thanks to the 6 walks they've been gifted. And I would imagine the pitching coach is losing his mind over in that other dugout.
Arcia whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So up next, Tristan Casas. Tap foul at the plate.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1
Base
strike.
is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. And misses inside.
Full count.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's outside. And now it's filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it is out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-3.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Elder departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, number 63.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Two outs, nobody on. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Grounds one to short. Arcia. And that is the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Michael Harris II.
Ball one there. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
To the right side, Meyer. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one is downstairs. 1-1. That's to third. Bregman sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here. Score holds at 4-3. Back at Truist Park. Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee also throwing. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That's in there, and that's strike 2. That's down and in. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. That one missed.
1-0.
That's in there. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. And now 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 3. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they add on. It's 7-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 63 done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Dylan Lee.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 21st of the year. It's 8-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now, Tristan Casas.
Yep.
Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two really good
0-2.
back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Outside. Now 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Just misses. Now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Harris settles under it. Nabs it. And there's two away.
Now batting, number 39.
Two down, bases empty. Now Marcelo Meyer. That one outside. Ball one.
One ball. No strike.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one down the line and foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Kelnick. Long run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Two outs. Fastball is outside.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Left field. Kelnick has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And that's in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Austin.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered in this game.
Matt Olson.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Houck gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Austin Adams.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That one is upstairs. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. Inside, just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Here comes Riley. The tag is in there, and it's 8-4. 2 on, 1 out. Kelman now at the plate. Called strike right there. Olsen over at second. Murphy at first. One gone. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Arcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now an 8-4 score. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So digging in, Connor Wong. He's already homered here in this one. And And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's a laser base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one in the air right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Pulls that one foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there are two outs. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Kelnick with a quick throw back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that one upstairs. Two outs, two in scoring position here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. And Devers hits that one. squeezes it, and that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 9-4. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Greg Weisser.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Weisser winds and deals.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Line drive. Pulls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Right side. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 9-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Bummer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 39.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. That one well upstairs. And that is ball one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Ripped to right. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Braves 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
Designated hitter, Marcelo Ozuna.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Austin Riley. And that's
1-0.
outside. Ozuna leads off second with nobody out. And there's a ball.
Ball 3.
That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. Coming home, gets off a throw, and he's into second with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, man aboard, and now Matt Olson up to hit. And he pumps it a strike.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Bregman is under it, and there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
There's a strike. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
No strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 9-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Johnson.
So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Out to short, Arcia. The throw to first. Out. Now 1 gone in the ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So hard to touch.
1 strike.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. These pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Murphy fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, be ready. He throws that curveball a lot, probably more than any other pitch in his arsenal, and he's going to try to put you away with it like he did right there. That's his go-to pitch early and late in the count.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Braves 5.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Liam Hendricks.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Arcia at third. Harris at first with no outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one. Just off the inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rafaela makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 9-6.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Acuna now. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The Red Sox leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Braves trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 9-8.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1.
1-0.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off down the right side. Chapman now 1-run game, and 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Austin Riley. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled hard the other way.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where if you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
My laces, I scale mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's other love. My mother was a son, I didn't marry the man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded out and scored. On the way home from the studio,